Paris is one of those rare cities that looks almost perfectly designed from above. The Seine curves through a landscape of famous monuments, elegant bridges, grand boulevards and pale stone rooftops. And towering above it all is the unmistakable Eiffel Tower. From the air, its enormous iron structure dominates western Paris while the city stretches toward the horizon. The Champ de Mars creates a broad green corridor beneath the tower. Across the Seine, Trocadero provides another spectacular perspective of Paris's most famous landmark. But the Eiffel Tower becomes even more impressive when the entire capital forms the backdrop. From elevated viewpoints, the Seine winds through the city while famous landmarks appear in almost every direction. Follow the river east and another extraordinary complex fills the center of Paris. The Louvre occupies an immense former palace beside the Seine. From above, grand courtyards surround the geometric glass pyramid. Historic facades stretch for hundreds of meters through one of the largest museum complexes in the world. Beside the Louvre, the Tuileries Garden continues the great historic axis across central Paris. Beyond it lies Place de la Concorde and one of the world's most famous avenues. The Champs-Élysées stretches toward the Arc de Triomphe. From above, 12 enormous avenues radiate from the monument in a spectacular geometric pattern. Look east and the historic city unfolds toward the Louvre. Look west and the modern towers of La Défense rise dramatically beyond central Paris. But some of the city's most beautiful views follow the Seine itself. Historic bridges cross the water between tree-lined embankments and magnificent architecture. Pont Alexander III is among the most spectacular, decorated with statues and brilliant golden details. Continue east and the Ile de la Cité appears in the middle of the river. Here stands Notre-Dame Cathedral. Its towers, stone facades and Gothic architecture rise above the historic heart of Paris. Surrounded by the Seine, the cathedral creates some of the most recognizable views in the city. Then the landscape rises toward northern Paris. The white domes of Sacré-Cœur crown the hill of Montmartre. From wider perspectives, the basilica stands high above an enormous sea of Parisian rooftops. And from the steps outside, the city stretches toward the distant horizon. Together, these landmarks reveal Paris on its grandest scale. The Eiffel Tower dominates the skyline while the Seine connects palaces, islands, bridges and historic neighborhoods. The Louvre and Arc de Triomphe define the great avenues of central Paris. And Notre-Dame and Sacré-Cœur rise above two completely different parts of the city. But Paris becomes even more rewarding when you leave those enormous perspectives behind. Montmartre is one of the best places to make that transition. Narrow streets climb between cafés, traditional buildings and small neighborhood squares. Around Place du Tertre, artists work only a short walk from Sacré-Cœur. And beyond the busiest corners, staircases and quiet streets reveal the intimate Paris that exists beneath that spectacular skyline. From Montmartre, head back toward the Seine and the historic heart of Paris. Few experiences capture the city better than simply walking beside the river. Booksellers, stone bridges and magnificent buildings turn the riverbanks into one long open-air introduction to Paris. The Latin Quarter on the left bank offers another fascinating area to explore. Its narrow streets have been shaped by centuries of students, writers, cafés and intellectual life. Nearby, the Panthéon rises above the surrounding neighborhood with its enormous dome. A short walk away, the Luxembourg Gardens provide one of central Paris's most beautiful green spaces. Tree-lined pathways surround fountains, sculptures and the elegant Luxembourg Palace. But no first visit to Paris feels complete without exploring the Louvre at ground level. Inside are extraordinary collections spanning thousands of years of art and history. The Mona Lisa attracts the biggest crowds, But the museum contains countless masterpieces far beyond its most famous painting. Even if museums are not your priority, walking through the Louvre courtyards is an experience in itself. Across the Seine, another remarkable museum occupies a magnificent former railway station. The Musée d'Orsay is particularly famous for its collection of Impressionist and Post-Impressionist art. Its enormous clock faces have become almost as recognizable as the artworks inside. Back outside, Paris invites you to keep walking. Saint-Germain-des-Prés combines elegant streets, historic cafés, boutiques and classic Parisian architecture. This is a wonderful area to slow down rather than rush between landmarks. Stop at a café terrace and watch the city pass. Parisian café culture is part of the experience here. And naturally, so is the food. Fresh croissants, baguettes and pastries make even breakfast feel like part of sightseeing. Patisseries display colorful macarons, delicate tarts and elaborate desserts throughout the city. For something more substantial, traditional bistros offer another taste of Paris. But some of the simplest meals can be just as memorable. Pick up bread, cheese and something sweet, then find a beautiful place beside the Seine or in one of the city's parks. Another wonderful neighborhood to explore is Le Marais. Historic mansions, narrow streets, boutiques and cafés give this central district a completely different personality. At its heart, Place des Vosges is one of the most elegant squares in Paris. Arcaded red brick buildings surround a peaceful garden where people gather beneath the trees. As afternoon fades, return toward the Seine. A river cruise offers a completely different perspective on the city. From the water, bridges pass overhead while Notre-Dame, the Louvre and the Eiffel Tower appear along the riverbanks. Then Paris begins its transformation into evening. Street lights reflect across the Seine while monuments glow against the darkening sky. The Eiffel Tower becomes the obvious final destination. After sunset, its illuminated structure dominates the city even more dramatically than during the day. Seeing it glow above the Seine is one of those classic Paris experiences that still lives up to its reputation. But Paris is more than any single monument. Its real appeal comes from the way grand landmarks and everyday pleasures exist side by side. You can spend the morning beneath the Eiffel Tower, the afternoon wandering old neighborhoods and the evening sitting beside the Seine. And between those moments are cafes, gardens, markets, bridges and streets that encourage you to slow down. Paris rewards travelers who leave some space in their itinerary. Because sometimes the best thing to do here is simply walk until the city gives you another reason to stop.